Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, I'm going to go ahead and be testing out several polygels from Aliexpress. Overall, I feel like my favorite one just off the top, I feel like it's either going to be this one, just because I could feel it through the bottle that it's very thick and firm. And that is most likely the polygel consistency that I go for. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you the brands real quick. So first we have 𝚤𝚎𝚐, which I think is very similar to the brand Roseland and the brand 𝚤𝚎𝚗𝚝. Next we have 𝚙𝚎𝚗𝚝. This one is in the color nude. The other one was in the color, I don't think it even says. Oh, it's sweet yellow. Up next we have the brand 𝚤𝚎𝚗𝚝, I believe it's pronounced, I'm not even sure. And this is from the color Milk White. So I mainly got 15-gram bottles just because, like I said, it was mainly going to be a tester video. So I didn't want to grab a lot of the brand just because I don't know if it was going to work for me. Okay, so next we have this color Soft Pink, and it is the brand Roseland. I've tried this brand already, but I decided just to put it in here just because it is a brand from Aliexpress. This one is called Alicia, and it's in the color R12. And in my last video, I actually tried this brand, but I do not know if it's actually the same brand, just because it kind of has a different label, and I feel like maybe the company just repackaged this, but I'm not sure. And then last we have 𝚤𝚎𝚗𝚎𝚗𝚝. These were in the $2 range. I think the one that was most expensive, which was this one. So yeah, I'll put up the price points here of all of the brands once I'm finished testing them and all that. Okay, so here are the colors that I'm going to be using. And here's my slip solution. Here's my brush. I'm using the Gershon one. And as my slip solution, I am using 70% alcohol. I'm really going to build the apex or anything like that. I'm just going to add one layer of each just so I can test it out first. Okay, right off the bat, it is a soft consistency. It's not firm. It is soft, but it isn't sticky. It's soft to the point where you can work with it, but it's not going to be sticking all over your brush. I'm going to go ahead and be leaving this video in real time just so you guys can see. It is going to be quite longer than most of my videos, I think, just because I'm going to be showing you guys. I don't want you guys to be able to see the consistency of it. So it is soft, like I said, but it's not sticky. But to get my sidewalls perfect, I always grab this part of my brush, the metal part, and I simply just go around just like that. And that kind of helps me, figure out what I need to remove. So then I go and bring this downward to my nail tip, and this immediately pops off the excess. And I can just put that on my towel. Like I said, I'm not really working on building an apex here. I'm just trying to mess with the consistency. So far, I actually like this one. I gave it a 10 out of 10. It's not too bad, to be honest. It's workable. And I got to build this nail pretty much in 4 minutes. So it's not too bad. I actually did not really have any problems with it at all. I'm going to go ahead and cure this, and then we're going to go ahead and continue to the next one. I'm going to be using this 𝚤𝚎𝚗𝚝 one in the color Nude, URPO3 I believe. This is not my favorite tip. You guys can see it's corroded, it's not it. So I'm going to go ahead and try to squeeze some out of here. So this one is a little bit harder to get out the bottle. That I can tell right away. And then I'm just going to go ahead and push that. And I actually overall love the consistency. It is more firm. If it's harder to take out the bottle, it means it's pretty much a firmer polygel. And it's not sticky. You guys can see it doesn't even stick on my brush. Yeah, you can tell right away it is firm. Firmer polygels, it'll stay wherever you put it. It's not going to move unless you move it around, and that is why I like firmer polygels. So I'm trying to avoid filing, that is why I'm trying to kind of perfect this. So yeah, this one in 2 minutes I was able to not build the whole nail, but just build my foundation first. So overall it's pretty easy to work with. And now I'm gonna go ahead and cure this for 30 seconds. Okay, and that cured for 30 seconds. You guys can tell that. Next, I'm gonna be using the Roseland one, which I believe it's the color Soft Pink. So I actually love this color. It's like a very pretty color actually. Okay, so this one is more softer. It's not as soft as this one though. I mean, it's more softer than this one, than the brand 𝚤𝚎𝚗𝚝. Although I feel like they all come from the same brand. They just relabel it. But it is sticky, I am gonna say that. But it's not too bad to work with, I actually like it. Especially this color. It's more like a rose. It's like a white but with like a hint of pink, a very light hint. Okay, here's where I'm going to go ahead and show you how I remove any excess. I'm going to go ahead and just try to put some more here though, because the nail tip is showing. I didn't do a too good job of blending my nail tip to my natural nail. So first I do put some alcohol into my brush. I remove any excess, and I'm using this end. Just gonna go across, and we're just touching our nail tip there very lightly. At the other side as well. And you're just gonna go from the bottom and you're just gonna remove that. And then lightly I'm gonna go ahead and use my brush and I'm just gonna pull that downward. pretty much use the nail tip to cut away any excess. And then it's pretty much good enough to stay there. Okay, and I'm going around the sides and we're going downward. Slight bit more on there. Oh yeah, it's super soft. Very, very soft polygel. Pretty much just covering the whole nail. The whole nail is what we want to do at the beginning. When I start my application, I just make sure I cover the whole nail and the whole nail tip as well. And here you guys can see, some of my natural nails, so I'm gonna go ahead and use some of this. For the price, it was a little bit more expensive. It was, I think, at least $3 or $4 for this one, and it is the 15-gram one. So I would say no to that because of the price. You can get the same quality. I mean, same, yeah, quality, I think, with other brands that are way cheaper. Okay, so next, what I'm gonna do is start by going ahead and removing any excess. So I'm gonna just remove. Next, we're gonna do the other side. I always add alcohol on my brush and then take some away. And doing this helps me pretty much, how do you call it? It takes away some filing time. I do have some on my cuticles, so I'm going ahead and trying to remove that as well. Okay, now here you guys can see where there is going to be some lumps, so I'm going ahead and trying to remove that as well. And now I'm going to push this back down to remove any excess. And then at the sides I use just the metal part to just go like this. And again downward. So this one is taking me quite longer. I don't know if you guys can tell, it's been 4 minutes. It's been 5 minutes already. I'm gonna go ahead and cure that. So overall, I rate this one an 8 out of 10 just because it was kind of a little bit harder to work with. It was not sticky. It's extremely soft, softer than all of the other ones that I've tried so far. But it's not sticky, but it's pretty good. It's not bad either. But for the price, like I said, you can find something way cheaper that works the same way. So next we have the Yoji brand. And I hope this is my favorite one, because it's actually pretty inexpensive. And right away it is going to be firmer, which is to my liking. Let's just hope it's not sticky though. Ooh, it's exactly like 𝚤𝚎𝚐𝚍's. I actually like it. It's extremely like 𝚤𝚎𝚐𝚍's. It's very like, actually, it's probably my favorite second brand so far, so I'm probably gonna be ordering more of this brand. It's so easy to work with. Like I said, it is firmer, so you kind of do have to kind of make it move. If you don't want like the firmness of the polygel, probably put it in hot water for like at least 2 minutes or so. I can't tell if there's a bubble there or not. It's not letting me. Okay, there you go. You guys can even hear how thick it is, look. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it is thick. Come on. It's not helping me actually at all. Does it change the way I think about it? No. So yeah, I definitely feel like this is not going to be really working too much. I like the firm. I still like it, but it's not doing it for me, you know? It's like way too firm. Let me grab my... I don't know if it's because it's my pinky. My pinky hurts every time I kind of do my nail on it. So I try my best. You know, we're gonna push all of this back. I have to keep grabbing a hook to move it around. So it's way more firmer than 𝚤𝚎𝚐𝚍's. Way more firmer. And here you can see that it kind of does not really blend in well once you move it around. Like let's say you were to want to add more right now, it would not blend in really easily. You'd have to add a hook to try to blend that in. Remember, too much alcohol creates bubbles, and that is not what I want. So the pigmentation on this kind of is not too, it's pretty bad to be honest. It's not too pigmented, but either way you would not even build a nail like this. That is very little polygel and the nail would probably break. So I'm just gonna clean up my sidewalls here. Let's try to remove the excess. This one, I think it's been about 6 minutes. Let's remove that excess. Like I said, here you guys can see I tried putting that back on there. You guys can see that part. It doesn't blend immediately. You pretty much have to try blending it with the alcohol. Not too bad, but I did have to kind of work with it a little bit harder, and I'm still not really happy with it. But I do like it when it's firm, especially clear polygel that is firm. It's way easier for me to work with it. So I probably will be trying other colors of theirs. But I think everybody would prefer a polygel that's way easier to work with, and you don't have to take at least 7 minutes. Probably it's more than that. It's been 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes. Yeah, 7 minutes working on just a pinky. And this is just doing short nails. Imagine if I were to do long nails, it would probably take me more than this. So I'm gonna go ahead and cure that. Oh, my hair. Okay, so next it's gonna be this one. I'm not gonna be using that much polygel, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it really quick. And I'm gonna be using this color. And like I said, I've actually tried this brand already. I have. Well, not necessarily this brand. I feel like they relabeled it. I actually made a video about this brand, so I'll leave a link down below. And it was actually really firm. I actually liked it, but I feel like it's not the same formula. So we'll see about that right now. Overall, out of the bottle, you can tell it's pretty stiff and firm. So it's very, there's barely any color there. Let me try to zoom in. There's barely any pigment there. I don't even know what the color this was supposed to be, but like I told you guys, I do have this color, so it's definitely the same kind of label. Let me try to show you guys if I can. I'll show you guys the other one right now. It's not too bad to work with, it's just the pigment. It's barely there. It is a little bit sticky. Here's that. So I'm gonna go ahead and cure that. Right now I'm gonna go ahead and show you that brand. Okay, so here, oops, let me fix my lighting real quick. Okay, so here you guys can see both of the bottles. The only thing that changed here is this little round thing, the shades, and some of this right here. This is a brand that I tried almost, and this is 𝚙𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘𝚘 and it is the same color. Supposedly, you know, it's labeled as the same color, but this one has like less pigment and definitely less in the bottle. I can tell that right away. There's barely any in there. So it is the same supposedly color, you guys can see there, but you guys can tell the color difference. It's more clear, cloudy type of color. Am I too mad about it? No, but I just wanted to see if it was pretty much the same consistency, because I actually like the consistency of this one. It's more firm and stiff, you know. So yeah, so I basically give this one a 7 out of 10. The consistency is a little bit kind of soft, but the pigment, it's barely even there. Okay, so next we have this one. These tips you can find them at Aliexpress. I'm gonna also cut this one down. I don't know if I should shape this, should I? I think I'm just gonna cut a little bit more to make it straighter. Just like so. I'm gonna put some mojo onto my brush. And this is the other brand by Alicia. So like I said, I've already tried this brand, and overall, it's pretty good. It's not the best, but line, you might ask. I don't even know. It's not my favorite, but it's not too bad either, you know. It's just like, you're right, but you're not like the best either, you know. So these are all the colors. I don't know if I should actually do a design on here. So here I do want to show you guys how this looks. So right away you can tell I barely need any shaping and filing. They're all pretty good. So I've lined up my polygels from the softest to the most stiff / firm polygels. So overall I do recommend softer polygels work way best if you're trying to do an ombre or anything like that. So these work really well with that. This one was overall the most soft. And I think my favorite would probably be, I don't even know which one honestly, it's kind of hard to figure out. But I think 𝚤𝚎𝚗𝚍 is actually pretty good. This one I do like that it's really firm, but it's a little too firm, so I think if I were to just put it in some hot water for a while, it'd be pretty good, you know. But it took quite a while to build this nail here. But overall my favorite color was definitely, I think, this one. The soft pink by Alicia. By Roseland. So yeah.